Baby, I was a straight natural before this was even a term. Silk press season never ends around here. It is silk press season year round. What is up, you guys? It's your girl Z here. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button down below and join the team. If you are not new here, welcome back. So as you guys can tell from today's title, we're going to be talking about probably one of the most commonly asked questions that I get, especially this time of year. Girl, what are you using for your silk press that is holding up in this summer weather? Okay, so I'm going to be sharing with you guys all of my summer silk press essentials, because y'all know silk press season never ends around here. It is silk press season year round. So let's get into some of my must-have products to help my silk press last throughout these hot, humid summer months. Okay. Okay, so let's get started. First things first, I do want to preface or let it be known, y'all, I have been a straight natural for 15 going on 16 years now. Okay, so I am very true to this. I am not new to this, and when I say that, I mean my hair is pretty much like heat trained in a way, but don't get it wrong, it can still frizz up, it can still, you know, do its thing if I do not use the products that I feel like work best. I did want to like put that out there in a way of like, y'all are not, see, this is not coming from somebody who's like freshly natural. I've been natural for 15 going on 16 years at this point, and wearing my hair strictly in a straight state. So I always say, baby, I was a straight natural before this was even a term. So I mean, nobody really called it that back then. We just was like, I'm natural, but I wear my hair straight. So the whole like new straight natural term, I'm like, yeah, yes, I'm a straight hair natural. Okay, but I do want to like preface that. But if y'all know, y'all know I don't play about the health of my hair. Okay, that's one thing. You will never see me putting heat over the health of my hair. If my hair is not healthy, I'm not putting heat on it. Okay, because I feel like that's more important. I will never jeopardize the health and the integrity of my hair just to wear it straight. Okay, so didn't want to put that out there. But I do feel like these products that I use in my summer specific silk press routine play a huge role in how my hair is able to last in the heat and the humidity. I literally just got asked last night because it was raining, pouring, monsooning down, and somebody was like, girl, your hair don't even look like you even walked outside. And I'm like, y'all, it's the routine. Okay, it is the routine. I actually had a very real experience with, I went to Chicago a few weeks ago, and I did not use any of my anti-humidity products, and I went on the, what is it, the architectural tour. My husband is from Chicago, and it was my first time going on the architecture tour. And I don't know if it was because, again, we were out by the water and stuff, y'all, my hair frizzed up. I said, oh baby, what is going on? Because I did not use any type of anti-humidity product because I didn't think I needed to. But it was very humid, and I was like, okay, that was my sign. It's time to start putting the anti-humidity products into my routine for the summertime. So that was all that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So first things first, when it comes to my summer silk press routine, I can use pretty much any shampoo, conditioner. It's more so about the leave-ins and stuff that I feel are what really help. But these products from Amika, these are the Forget Frizz Anti-Frizz Shampoo and Conditioner. I feel like if you want something that is going to fight frizz from the very beginning of your routine, and that's like your shampoo and conditioner, these are amazing options. I actually did a full routine review on these products last summer from Amika, so I'll definitely make sure that I tag that video for you guys to check out if you're interested in seeing like a full like summer silk press anti-humidity frizz fighting routine. I have that on my channel already from last summer, but I feel like these are great shampoo and conditioners to start out a routine if you really want to have some anti-frizz and humidity fighting products from start to finish. These are great options for shampoo and conditioner. So after I wash, this is where it really comes in with what products to use. So first up is going to be the Amika Frizz Me Not Hydrating Anti-Frizz Treatment. This stuff right here, this is a leave-in. So reasons why I say this after the shampoo and the conditioner, this is where the main products I feel like come into play, because this is going to be left in your hair. It is such a lightweight leave-in. I love this stuff down. And I think I've told you guys before, my hairdresser Tristan, she uses this on me when I go to her to get my silk presses. And when I saw her using this, I was like, girl, I use that too. And she was like, I love this stuff down. It is so good. So if you need a leave-in that is going to, again, help you fight that frizz, this one right here, the Amika Frizz Me Not, hands down, absolutely love this. And like I said, it's a leave-in, so you're going to get those leave-in properties of having your hair moisturized from the leave-in conditioner, but also, again, having the protection of the like anti-frizz properties. This is great. Love this down. Again, this is not new to me. I've been using this for over a year now. However, what is new to me that I have started to incorporate into my routines that could be like a leave-in almost, but I wouldn't necessarily say I use this heat activated glaze from Sacred as a sole leave-in. I would use these two together because this is, again, more of like a leave-in conditioner, and with a silk press you do want like some sort of like lightweight leave-in on your hair just to help keep your hair moisturized. But I do feel like the silk glaze is really going to help you get that like silky silk press. It is, like it says, a silk glaze. So with this, I feel like when this first dropped a few months ago, people were using it incorrectly. You have to use this on damp hair, okay? You cannot put this on dry hair or it's really going to defeat the purpose because it's heat activated, okay? So this is the, like I said, the silk glaze, and with this you use it very like particular. I feel like the directions do a really great job on how you're supposed to use it, but again, user error, people don't be using it correctly. So how I use it is parting my hair into 4 sections and then putting this on each section and then blow drying as you go with each section. Does that make sense? So part your hair into 4s, take one section, put it on, blow dry, take the next section, put it on, blow dry, and repeat. Because again, this is heat activated, so you want to make sure that each section is getting that like direct heat to activate the product. So this is a silk glaze, and I feel like with this, my hair comes out so silky smooth, baby girl. Like this silk press is Amika Sacred mix, so yeah, she's a good one, okay? So this is a really great product to have in your silk press routine to help it give you really that nice silky smooth look, but also having that humidity protection in it. Another product that I feel like has been like taken over, which again, I have already done a review on this product and I have told you guys my experience with this product personally, is the Shea Moisture Silk Press in a Bottle. If you have not seen that video, I'll make sure to link it as well for you guys to check out. But as I mentioned in that video, I love this product. I think this is great for my beginner, like straight natural girlies, especially during this summer season, silk press season, because this is again supposed to just give you that all-in-one, that heat protection, fighting against frizz and humidity. This is so good. I told you guys before, I was a part of the test group for this product way back in 2025, beginning of last year. I was actually in Mexico when I was testing this product out, and my hair held up really well, which I was very surprised about because I did not use any other like anti-humidity products. I only was allowed to use this on my hair for that silk press. I was thoroughly surprised at how well my hair held up in that climate of weather without using any other humidity product at all. So if you don't want to use a bunch of products, like I said, if you don't know how to layer the products or not use too much product, because I also tell y'all, don't get heavy-handed with the products when you are doing a silk press because it's going to weigh your hair down. So if you're like, just give me one simple thing, I would say start out with the silk press in a bottle, because again, it's more so of a cream, so it acts as like a leave-in almost, but it also has that heat protection in it, as well as again the anti-frizz and anti-humidity properties. So this is a great one to like start with if you're like, okay, I'm gonna just wash my hair like regular, then I'll go on with this to help fight with the, you know, humidity and stuff, this is a good starter product. And the price point of it, again, is really, really great. So this is, I would say, a good product to incorporate into your routine during these summer months if you're really trying to wear your hair in a silk press state this summer without having to have a bunch of other products or anything like that. However, I will say my hands down favorite anti-humidity product that I'm gonna show y'all in this whole little essentials haul is this bad boy right here. This is the Amika The Shield. This is the anti-humidity spray. And when I say it's my favorite, I'm not gassing it, okay? I am not gassing it. I love this product down, okay? Like I told y'all, the silk press that I have right now in my hair is a Sacred / Amika. I mix, you know, the products or whatever. Every silk press in the summertime gets this sprayed on my hair, no matter what, okay? So you can spray this on damp or dry hair. I do both. So once I've washed my hair and I've gone in with my leave-in, or if I've gone in with the silk glaze, which is what I did this time, I will go ahead and spray this all over my hair before I blow dry, okay? This is a heat activated, is this heat activated product? Yes, it is. It is a heat activated product. That's why, again, I spray it on my hair before I blow dry and then also before I flat iron. So both ways, okay? Double protection. But I love this stuff down. I think it is one of my favorite, again, anti-humidity products, and I just always see my hair hold up so well when I use this. So that's just my opinion, okay? Just get you to spray. Just spray it on your hair while before you're about to blow dry, or spray it on before you're about to flat iron. And I guarantee, well, I'm not gonna say I guarantee, but it'll be very helpful in keeping your silk press nice and smooth and sleek, fighting against the humidity. But I will say, having a combination of products work together is probably what really helps me. And that's just what I feel. And then lastly, I don't even know if this is a heat, like a anti-frizz, whatever type of product, but I don't know, I just feel like something about using this, and I hate to have to show this because this product is discontinued, but it is one of my favorites. It's the Amika Blockade, and this is just basically like a heat protectant. And reasons why I like using this heat protectant during the summertime is because it is a serum based heat protectant. It's not my Tresemme, y'all know my old trusty Tresemme Keratin Smooth. And even though when I spray this on my hair once it's already blow dry, it doesn't necessarily revert my hair, because I also get that a lot too when people see me spraying this on my hair once it's already blow dry, and they're like, does that not revert your hair? It doesn't, but what I've learned is in the summertime, I prefer to use this one on my blow dried hair. It's more, again, of like a serum based heat protectant, and I don't know, maybe it has silicones in it. I don't know, I haven't done all of the research into it as far as like the ingredients and things, but I just always like am like, oh, this is like water based, so I don't want to put anything that may like linger on my hair strands and cause it to revert back. I don't know if that's true, but I just, in my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna stick to the serum based silky like products, and I get that from the Amika Blockade. So that's my favorite like heat protectant to use on my hair when I'm silk pressing my hair in the summertime. So honestly, those are all of my go-to like anti-humidity, anti-frizz hair products. The last two things that I'm going to show you, and I feel like for me, these are the most important. If I even see my hair starting to like frizz up or look a little like puffy in one area, one thing I'm going to go home and do is wrap my hair. And I tell people this all the time. It is literally a saving grace. So like I mentioned earlier, when I was in Chicago, my hair frizzed up and I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't have no flat iron with me. I didn't have nothing. I was like, you know what, I'm about to go back to this hotel. We were going to change and everything. I said, as soon as I got in that hotel, I wrapped my hair up immediately. It is something about when you wrap your hair put your hairnet on, okay, and then put a silk scarf on top. Put a silk scarf on your hair. Let it sit and marinate for however long you can. 9 times out of 10, and again, this works for me, when you take that wrap down, the puffiness, the whatever, is going to be less present. I don't know how to word this, but it's gonna go away, okay? Like, and that is exactly what I did. As soon as I got to the hotel, I wrapped my hair, changed, took a shower, got dressed, all that stuff. By the time I unwrapped my hair, it was looking like, what Frizz? What Frizz? And so that's why I say, if anything, just go home and wrap your hair, okay? Just go home and wrap your hair, let it settle for a little while, let it marinate. This is what I say. And 9 times out of 10, the frizz will like kind of like go away. And I just feel like that's an important like tip. I don't know the science behind it. I don't know if anybody does. Please tell me down below. This is just from my experience of what I've always done, of like, if I'm experiencing frizz, and y'all know, once I flat iron my hair, I don't touch my flat iron again at all until it's time for the next wash day. So I literally only put heat on my hair every 2 weeks. So I don't subscribe to the ministry of re-flat ironing my hair and all that. I don't do that, because that's where excessive heat damage comes into play. So I try to really just be like, oh, well, let's see what I can do. How can I fix this on my own? And wrapping my hair every single night is one of the keys. So those are my tips, okay? Those are just my tips and what has like worked for me, and the products that I feel like play a huge role in me being able to maintain my silk press in these summer humid months. Like I said, this is a silk press. It was monsooning here yesterday in Charlotte, and I didn't even have a hair tie or nothing to put my hair up with. Granted, me and my umbrella walking outside, and I just made sure I came home last night and wrapped my hair out, and I literally just took it out the wrap before I started recording. So that is truly how I maintain my silk presses. Now I know some of y'all gonna get to asking, well, what do you do when you work out, all that stuff? Baby, y'all, I am a Pilates girl, so I literally will put my hair into maybe 2 ponytails so that your scalp can breathe. I'll do like 2 buns, because also my hair is very long, so the ponytails kind of get in my way. So I'll do either 1 big high bun, 2 little high buns, put on a like sweat wicking band. I have this one right here on my thing from Aloe, but just a cute little band to like protect my edges, and that's really it. I'm not necessarily like a gym girl, so I don't be in the gym and, you know, doing all of that, so I don't necessarily sweat a whole lot. And when I do sweat, I don't sweat a ton in my scalp. So also prefacing that, I'm not a huge scalp sweater like that. If anything, like I said, it may get a couple, you know, sweats around my edges, but as far as like in my scalp and stuff like that, I don't necessarily sweat there. So I know that's probably going to be another question if people ask about how I'm maintaining my silk presses, especially like outside. And I'm a walker. I'm a hot girl walker, so I love to walk for a few miles as well. And again, with that, just putting my hair up in a top knot so that it's not touching my neck, putting on a little band so that it is protecting my edges. And I will say, when you do wear the like headbands and stuff like that, wait until they are completely dry before you take it off. So if you do sweat around your edges and things like that, let the band dry, because when you take it off and it's still wet, that leaves like air to get into it, and your roots are going to curl up and frizz up and all of that. So wait till the band is completely dry. But like I said, I don't be sweating that hard where my whole like headband is sweated out like that, so I can't really speak to that experience. But I do know that that's a tip that most people have, of keep the band on until it's completely dry and then take it off. So I just wanted to add that into there. But yeah, these are all of my anti-humidity, frizz fighting, summertime silk press essentials. Again, I feel like these products all work great individually, but if you do have some sort of like silk press concoction that you can put together, I think that's when they really work. Like I said, I washed my hair with Sacred shampoo and conditioner. Then I went in with the Amica Shield, then went in with the Silk Glaze from Sacred, and I also went in with just like the heat protectant from Sacred as well. And then before I actually silk pressed my hair, I went in with the Amica Blockade heat protectant. So different layers of heat protectant, different layers of frizz fighting and anti-humidity protection. Layering it, I feel, is the best, and that's what's worked for me. But like I said, if you are beginner and really just trying to figure out a routine to start your silk press journey in the summertime, then you could definitely go for the silk press in a bottle, which I said is like a one-stop shop kind of product here, as it's one product and you're gonna get kind of like all of those different properties in it, and which I think is great for more like beginner straight natural girlies. So yeah, that's all of my products. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If you are starting your straight natural journey, especially in these summer months, let me know. Let me know if you have tried any of these products, what's your thoughts, what's your opinions. If you want to now try them, chat with me down in the comments, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.